we can both agree that gun violence is a major issue, not just in our state, but across the nation, correct?
Correct.
As a legal gun owner, nobody wants to get rid of gun violence more than me, because my rights are constantly under attack. I have concerns that we are more worried under this dome. As politicians, we are more worried about doing something. We are more worried about the perception of accomplishing something than actually doing something that will affect the right kind of change to try to get rid or work towards getting rid of the gun violence that we see. Going after legal gun owners does not get rid of the gun violence. Having a FOID card does not mean that somebody will not have that problem in the future.
Correct.
In the state of Illinois, and I've said this on the floor before, and we actually served on the public safety working group for at least a year together. And we talked about mental health, we talked about school safety, but it always came back to how do we take, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, how do we regulate guns, legal guns, more? I would argue that there are more legal guns in my district than there are in yours. Would that be fair to say?
I honestly don't know. I will tell you the thought process of gun ownership in your district and my district are vastly different.
Yeah, I grew up, when I was 4 years old, I was hunting with my grandfather and my dad.
Yeah.
I learned gun safety at a very young age.
We've had that discussion numerous times about my perception of guns as weapons, yours as tools.
Yeah, it's a shotgun to me is no different than a baseball bat, right? Some people go out and play baseball, and I use my gun for sporting events. So now you're regulating something even further that is not being used and will never be used in a crime. I have, my wife's from Ohio. If my father-in-law comes here to go hunting with me, and we go to the farm and home store to buy shotgun shells, I have to show a FOID card. He does not. That makes me a second-class citizen in my own state. That is absolutely crazy. Not only do we not do we not live in a bubble, right? These guns, legal, can come across the border at any time. So we are not accomplishing the goal. We are more worried about the perception that we're accomplishing something. That is my concern. My concern is that people walk out of here and say, hooray, we did it, when we actually did nothing. We went after legal gun owners that are not causing these problems. This is a very personal issue. As I said, I've been hunting with my grandfather and my dad since I was 4 years old. My son is a very small kid, so he didn't shoot his first gun until just this last year. He's 9 years old. And that was my decision because that was the right thing to do for safety reasons. I know that there's nothing that I will do to change your mind, Leader Willis, but I hope that people understand what this is doing to me and my law-abiding constituents. Madam Speaker, should this receive the requisite number of votes, I would request a verification. And this is a very personal issue, so I would request a certain amount of respect and decorum as we go through that verification. Thank you.